Hey guys, and welcome back to the Plant Boutique. My name is Heather. This is my channel where I talk about all the plant related things. And for today's video, I am repotting my Black Raven ZZ. It's in desperate need of a new home. I just watered it the other day, so I figured it's a good time to repot it because it won't be as stressed out when it's nice and watered. And it helps keep the soil from getting everywhere. I plan on keeping as much of the root ball as possible. But anywho, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up, and smash the notifications bell. It throws me to an algorithm for more plant enthusiasts like you guys, and it means a lot to me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started because I'm mixing up a soil and showing you guys how to do all that and what I put into it. And I can't remember if I made a video about this already or if I thought about doing it and it just stayed in my mental content catalog, I guess. So I'm showing you guys this because we're jumping into spring. It's pretty much spring. It's April. I want to show you guys my soil mix that I use for pretty much all of my aeroids. So philodendron, epipremnum, pothos, what else? Honestly, anything. Aglaonema, begonia. Begonia, I think, really like this soil a lot because it holds on to moisture so well, but it doesn't like keep it for long, so it won't cause root rot in some plants that don't really like it. I can use it in my calatheas, though it does dry out fast, so I have to check those frequently. I say as long as your plants are thriving in the soil, and even though you might have to check it a lot more frequently, especially if it's a drier soil, like say if you just strictly use petites, because I'm using this as a mix. I'm using this as a base and then adding stuff to it. If you just use this, you wouldn't have to water as frequently because it holds so much moisture. It's mainly a coco coir mix, so it's very. I'll show you if you guys can see. Like it's very like dense. We'll just say dense. It's a very dense soil if you just use this, which I have, and I also buy plants from there, and they use their own soil sometimes too. So I do like that they use their own soil at that store. Kind of cool because you know where it's coming from and it's not going to have icky stuff in it. And then I'm going to be mixing some of this orchid bark into it. It has perlite, charcoal. Like look at this stuff. It's super chunky. Like super chunky. Chunk it. Oh. And then earthworm castings. And I'm going to be adding systemic pest control on top of the soil. So the next time I water it, that can be sucked into the roots. I like to use that as I have a bug patrol right now. What'd you see? Fungus gnat? Oh no. V, honey, come here. Vidal, leave it. Leave it. Especially around the camera, baby. Alright, so I'm just going to pop this guy out. It hasn't done much growing in like the past year. So I figured it's time to move it out of this stuff and put it in some fresh soil. It does not look the healthiest. At least the soil. So I'm going to try. Ooh, yeah. I'm getting rid of this pot too. I'm going to try and get rid of as much soil as possible and just plop it in some new stuff. Leave it. V, no, mama, leave it. Vidal, leave it, baby. The roots look good. We got some healthy roots. Just smells very earthy. Like a good earthy, not like root rot. Leave it, baby. I know you're trying to christen it with your levens. I gotta sweep anyway. No. If you lay right there, that's fine. Oh my. You just gotta be involved in everything, huh? You just gotta be involved. Stay right there. I'm just gonna use this to mix my soil in. So I'm gonna start with this. I think I'm gonna do a razzle dazzle of this first. Yeah. Like, look how chunky that stuff is. And then I'm going to do some of the patiti soil. I don't know how much this is going to yield, so I'm just kind of winging it. Oh. When you go to mix your soil, just eyeball it. Like, right now, I'm just trying to do enough to repot this raven. But I know I'm going to have some left over. Woo. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Yes, earthworm castings are worm poop. So if you have a weird thing about that, don't use it. But if you want to use it, go for it. If not, don't. But it's just natural fertilizer. I don't like to put like much chemical bull crap in my plants. Try to keep it as natural as possible. And just give it a good stir. Leave it be. Oof. I can probably use my hands now. The charcoal is a natural like additive to like give oxygen to the soil and clean out any impurities. The bark adds nice drainage and it holds on to moisture just a little bit, and then the soil from patitis is just a nice part to add for like keep it compacted, I guess. And there's perlite in there too. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay. I might have to add a little bit more of the orchid stuff. I think I put too much of the patiti soil in. I typically only repot my plants when they start to need it. I don't ever repot them when they come home from the nursery, especially if they're doing good. Like, if your plants are doing good, don't repot them. Let them acclimate, especially when you get them home. Like, all of my plants that I'm going to be repotting this summer haven't been touched in years. Like, I have a begonia that I grew out from a baby cutting. I am like so proud of myself. I'm looking at it right now, that's why I'm staring off. But crazy. It is ginormous. I've had this bad boy for 3 years. No, I got it in 2020, so 4 years. Wow. It was a 2-leaf cutting, and it's doing phenomenal. Now it's time to repot this bad boy. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna have to like grab like handfuls and just shove it in the pot. Okay, so because how... I think you're gonna go in... You're gonna go in this pot. I think. Let me see. No. Because I don't want to do that. That makes sense. You were in this pot, so yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That's good. Alright, so what you do, I'm going to actually remove this thing because it is a bitch to get off when I water this thing. I regret not doing that last time I put a plant in here. So anyway, I'm going to just pop some of this stuff in the bottom. Oh, this ZZ is going to be so freaking happy. Oh, you're going to be so happy. Please don't hate me after this. Please don't hate me after this. I love you very much. Oh man, I had to mix some more. I didn't realize that was not going to be enough. Y'all, no, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, sweetness. I love you too. I have to mix some more. Damn. Okay. I didn't think that was gonna. Wow. Okay. And ZZ's kind of like to be like tucked in there, so make sure they're nice and compacted. And there she is. Nice and refreshed. She needed it really freaking bad. Anyway, after you repot a freshly repotted plant, especially if you've already watered it, I would wait until like it needs a drink, or even just give it like a few days and just give it like a quick like rinse through just to help settle the soil. I typically don't water them before I repot them, but this one desperately needed a drink, and so I did it. And she'll be okay. ZZ plants are very, very resilient and they bounce back. I am going to leaf shine this, and after she's all cleaned up, I'll show you guys what she looks like because she's very dusty. But taking care of your leaves on your plants will help them in the long run too, guys. I will tell you every time I see you guys about cleaning your plants' leaves because it will help them grow and be beautiful and bring in the light so they can get the food and do all the good things for you. Right, Fidel? Right, Fidel. You're such a good girl. I love you, Bunot. You're my little plant forever, huh? You're my little planty. You're my favorite plant of all. That was everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for sticking around and hanging out while I did this. I love doing these videos for you guys. I wish I had more ZZ plants to do, but I don't. Anyway, thank you guys again. If you would like to see how I take care of all these plants and more repotting videos, please subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up, and smash the notifications bell. You guys are amazeballs. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Stay beautiful. Happy planting.